people have been criticizing these young people who have risen from nowhere to become millionaires in this country, yet they are not politicians and they are not pastors. And it's somehow alarming that these people are throwing allegations that that they are fraudsters, but I don't think so. These people, if you can gauge the age of these people who are throwing allegations to young people who have become millionaires, I can gauge their age range is between 40 up to 40 na kuendelea. And I've interacted with such men and I've been seeing their way of thinking, and it is so disturbing that a person who is 50 years or 45 to 50 years, with the exception of Andrew Kibe, by the way, and Amerix, they think these people, they think these people are, one, they are scammers, two, they have joined Illuminati, of which most of the people above 50, by the way, they would accept the scammers, but they will stick to the Illuminati thing. And their very argument ni kuwa ati they are comparing their lives with the lives of these young men right now. I had one saying that I've been working for the government for the last 40 years, yet I'm not a millionaire. And this kid who is 20 something has risen from nothing to a status 10 times, 10x yake. So, is raising the status a problem to these old folks? They have not gotten the strategy of scaling. You see, you work for the government. How do you how the hell would you want to become a millionaire working for the government, yet you're not a politician? Yeah? How? It doesn't make sense. You can never earn millions while working for somebody. You are working in a factory, earning the person who owns the factory millions, and you want him to pay you millions, yet the business is not yours. How? It doesn't make sense. This country, by the way, is pastors and politicians are richer than businessmen. I don't know where we are heading as a country, but I can tell it's not a good direction. Okay, I do understand there are many scammers who have risen through stealing from foreigners, and these are young people. But there are young people who have built businesses from scratch, and they are living the life. They are living in the millions right now. Yeah. So before you criticize somebody at yuko Illuminati or some other things that is still young, he cannot be a millionaire, just think twice. The life that you lived in the 70s up to 90s, when you are in your 20s, in your 30s, or in your teens, is not the kind of life that we are living now. Now there is something called crypto. You can invest in 2 years. You have risen 10 times. Maybe you invested in Bitcoin when it was still in at a price of $100. This is 10,000. That is like 10 years ago. Maybe you were 12, 10 years, 22. And Bitcoin has risen by how many percentage? More than 10,000%. If I had invested, I had borrowed money from somebody, somewhere, and invested the money, what would be my status right now? Yes, I'm not saying I'm rich, but some allegations that you throw to my headmates who are rich does not make sense. They are rich because they mastered the art of timing. They mastered the art of scaling. They mastered the art of building an empire, a business when you are still young. But you, in your time, you wasted your time looking for government job. Okay, you may have used the government money, the little that you had. It was your chance, by the way, to raise us, and we are so much grateful for that. But how the hell do you want me to live the life that you lived in the 2000s, in the 90s, right now? In the 90s, I had somebody in my rural areas bought a farm using a can of busa. That is an acreage of land with a can of busa, imagine. And right now, what is the price of an acreage? Okay, let's go even in a rural place. Rural place like Apo, rural place like, let's say Rongai, Ole Rongai here Nakuru. How much is the land? Right now, you cannot find a land near a tarmac road that is less than $500,000. And then yet your time, the land was almost free. The economic times have changed. Inflation has come. And right now, we are trying to invest in the coming technologies, the technologies you are against, the technologies that might bring me millions so that I can afford the land that you were to afford in the 90s for free or for few pennies. And yet when I earn the millions can earn me that shamba, you start saying I'm in Illuminati. I scaled my business. He's using juju. I've done this. He's scamming people. I think we should rethink. We should rethink our way of thinking as people. You people, not okay. Me, I'm not. You should rethink the way you think of how young men get their money. Small percentage do the scamming, but a lot who have risen to status of millions have been doing very legit things. So my point is, when you see a young man rising from zero to millions or tens of millions, don't be in a hurry to judge him when you don't know where he started from or she started from. Yes.